Spin me. How you doing? This is my daily vlog, and today it is Draw Muhammad Day. However, I stated some months ago that I was going to draw with the dogs. I was going to draw Muhammad in a, I think it was around when the Quran burning happened, and there was a whole lot of deaths in Afghanistan over the Quran burning. And I'm very critical of that because the idea that the Quran being burnt symbolises the fact that you can go out and actually kill someone is just horrific to me, and I doubt anyone's actually being punished for that in any kind of sense within our legal structure that we use today. The Quran burning, the Draw Muhammad Day is today, the 20th of May. It's the second annual one. It's international, and it came about because of the killings, actually, because of I can't even remember, Dutch, I think it was Danish, cartoonist was beheaded because he drew Muhammad, and then South Park ended up doing the same thing, drew it, but then they ended up having to withdraw that or cover it up or something. They were scared and all that kind of stuff because of death threats and so forth. And Thunderfoot, he's one of the atheists on YouTube that promotes it, and I'm a follower of him. Other atheists is Amazing Atheist, who I'm presuming tomorrow he'll probably do something when I actually look. He did one last year, he drew Muhammad last year. And two other ones that I've been watching lately, and I'll have links down below, they have a why not to draw Muhammad is Grappling Ignorance and Maoist News, Maoist Rebel News. And their arguments for it is that, one, it's going to just inflame more. It's not actually going to help anyone in any sense. And I believe that now. I actually do. I believe the idea is, instead of going out there and just drawing something and say, hey, boom, this is it, do your best against me, which, free speech, you're allowed to do whatever you want. I'm doing that now. I'm going to actually say it now. I was going to leave it to the end, but you know what? My Draw Muhammad is me actually growing a beard. Okay? I am Mohammed. There you go. Thing is, I'm allowed to say that. Anyone's allowed to say or do anything. But then when it goes beyond the repercussions of actually killing someone, that's when it's gone too far. So the idea was, it's not to inflame, which I probably just did with my wee statement there, but it's not to inflame, but to actually try to come to a reasoned dialogue with these extremists, because it is the extremists that this is targeted towards. However, finding that dialogue, one is, I don't think anyone actually goes out there and searches to make that dialogue. Even I was just about to say, even the almighty atheist leaders, if you want to call them that, just the ones that are more outspoken, the Sam Harrises, the Richard Dawkins and so forth, they don't go out there and look for the extremists. They don't actually talk to the extremists. They usually just talk to the moderate Muslims, which in a lot of senses let the extremists go. But then, same thing as with Christianity. Moderate Christians let extremist Christians go. So, and there is, extremist Christians are just as bad as extremist Muslims, and you can see that because a lot of the extremist Christians are all based in America. But they're also allowed to have that right of free speech in there for anyone to do whatever they want. I had a lot of points, and I'm kind of rambling, as I always do. But I don't. In the end, to me, it is more of, it's not about going out there and attacking them with this and saying, hey, you guys don't understand, we're allowed to do this. It is a free speech medium. And if there was anything, I'm not against Islam or people that are Muslim. I'm against religion in general. Any religion is idiotic to me. I'm not going to go into detail because this is getting too long now. But if you watch my previous ones, you'll probably learn over time why. It's just sound reasoning and science and so forth. And it does amaze me, and this is an opinion, it amazes me that people let the imaginary character in their life take over. So, to sum this up, I'm not going to draw Muhammad. I'm just going to state that my beard is in dedication to Muhammad because I look like him. But, that's not helping any situation. So, yeah, I'm not going to draw. But the reason for the beard, if you're watching this, is I'm growing it for 181 days, and that's based on how many people died in the Christchurch earthquake. So there's a link down below also if you want to donate. So, yeah, draw Muhammad Day. I'm not drawing. I sort of support it, but don't want to inflame, because inflaming, even though I probably just did, inflaming does not help any dialogue with regards to the extremists, and all it does is just makes them actually push it even more. Even though I do love the people behind it, Thunderfoot, I like him, and the other ones that have gone and said don't do it, that I took that in, and I'm going with that opinion now. Yeah. Remember Building 7. See ya. Spinny, spin, spin, spin.